What's going on, everyone? My name is Lombardi. I'm the artistic director here at HBLC, and welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about the most common mistakes that people make on their Instagram account and how to avoid them. So you started your new business, you're looking into the social media world, and you decide that Instagram is the platform for you. So well, let me tell you, in this video we're going to be talking about the most common mistakes that people make and how to avoid them to keep progressing on promoting your business in social media. This first advice seems pretty basic, but do not buy followers or likes. That's the worst thing that you can do to your account. Basically, you're looking into people that are going to be actually interested on what you're selling or the services that you are providing. Therefore, if you buy a bunch of followers or buy a bunch of likes just because of the sake that you have to have number to figure out in this kind of social media world, doesn't mean that you're going to be successful as a business. You really prefer to have a small audience that is actually interested on the products that you're selling, and not a bunch of people that do not care about what you do. The second tip that we're going to give you is to not be on the platform. Use the platform. And this is very important because a lot of people ask me, well, Christian, a lot of people are not contacting me through Instagram, so what should I do? Guys, this is basic. You have to go and contact the other people so people know that you exist. Don't expect just for having an Instagram account that people are just gonna come to you and ask you for your services or ask you for your products, guys. You gotta go there and write and contact people so they know that you exist in this world. It's a little bit like the more that you give to the community, the more you will receive from the community. Another very important tip, guys, that we want to give you is to not be spammy. Guys, don't go around the platform just copy pasting comment and putting empty emoticons. People are not going to pay any attention to that kind of stuff, and you are not creating any sense of contact, any sense of linking. People want to be social. That is why it's called social media. You are supposed to give meaningful and valuable comments for those people to actually notice that you have put their time and effort to actually get to know the other accounts and the other people behind those accounts. So that is going to make you a big difference. And also, do not overuse it. Don't go around sending 200 comments in one day because you're going to get blocked, and that's embarrassing. Another thing to take into consideration when posting is use your hashtag wisely. Basically, there are some hashtags that are banned and they're not going to show your post to the right people. Actually, they're not gonna show it to anybody, because once you use them, you're going to be appearing nowhere, as you will see in this screen that I'm putting up here. Instagram is going to tell you that this hashtag has been banned due to not complying the Instagram guidelines. So do your hashtag homework and make sure you're using the right hashtags for your niche. Continuing the same note of getting banned, please guys, only use approved third-party apps from Instagram. In the box of the description below, we're going to leave you with a link where you can see which apps Instagram has pre-approved for you to use with your Instagram account. If you want to schedule posts, see your feed, etc, there are certain apps that will make your job easier, but make sure you're using only the ones that have been already approved. Another important thing to have in mind when you are posting on Instagram is to use the right photo size. Guys, real estate in Instagram is very important. So you want to take the most as you can of the screen. People are just scrolling through and trying to check for quick flashes of information. And the more you take in the screen, the more possibilities you're going to get noticed. I recommend you guys to use the format vertical, and 1080 by 1350 is the proportions of the photo that you should be using. Another thing that you want to do is get your audience used to your content, and that means stick to your niche. Simply, if you have a restaurant, put photos of your dishes, of your staff, of your offers, of your menu, of your venue, everything that is related to your restaurant. But really, no one cares about your dog and no one cares about your family meetings. So stick really to what you're selling and what you're providing to your audience with. You have figured out what you're posting about and you already know what your niche is. Now, you need people to find you. And the best way that people are going to find your account is by optimizing your bio. Remember, Instagram is a search engine. Therefore, you want to have in your bio the keywords that people are most commonly looking for depending on what your niche is. So, Another thing that you have to have in mind is that people has around 3 seconds to make their mind if they're going to give you the follow or not. If people don't understand which services or what products do you sell, then people simply are not going to stick around for long. For example, if you have an Italian restaurant, you have to put in your bio something that relates to your business, like restaurant, Italian, the city that you're locating on, the dishes that you sell, maybe something particular about your restaurant, so people are interested and stay around and decide to give you the follow. And even more, they decide and go and visit you. And this is it, guys. This is all the most important mistakes that we think that you guys have to avoid to have an effective Instagram account. So have this in mind when managing your social media. Just simply stick to your niche, be real, interact with other accounts, and don't be spamming, please. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to our channel. If you have any suggestions or if you have more tips, please write it down below in the comments, and see you in the next episode. Thank you.
Action.